Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Kiara. I did a walkthrough video for you guys, so I hope you guys like this look. If you want to see how I created this look, then please stay tuned. And I did everything step by step and I really enjoyed it. So please give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. All the products will be listed in the description bar. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows. And now I'm gonna start with prepping my lids. I'm gonna prep my lids with the LA Girl Pro Primer. And after I put the primer up there, I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. And I'm also gonna just transfer some of that primer to my lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be going in with two teal shades. One's a matte shade and one's a sparkly shade. So I'm going to start off with the matte shade first, and I'm just going to fill in my lid like 3/4 of the way. Backtrack, I am not doing that yet. I am going to go in on my crease. I'm going to go in on my crease with my normal light brown shade. Blending is essential because if you don't blend, your eyeshadows will just look crazy and nobody wants to look crazy. So just blend it out, take your time, blend it out, and you'll get a good looking eyeshadow. When you don't blend is when everything just looks like one color here, one color there, one color here, one color there, and it just looks crazy. So if you blend it out, you'll look cute. You'll be slaying. Now back to my shadows. Now I'm going in with two teal shades. One is a matte shade, one is like a sparkly teal shade. So first I'm going to start off with the matte blue, and I'm just going to dab that onto my lid. And I'm just doing it about 3/4 of the way because on the outer edge I'm going to use a different shade. And I'm just going to keep dabbing it in, dabbing it in, and dabbing it in until I get the color pigment that I want on my lid.
Parks, restaurants, stores, hospitals, games.
Thank you. My husband came here. And now I'm going to go in with the sparkly teal shade on top of this matte blue shade. And I'm just going to use the same brush. And I'm just continuing to build up on the eyeshadow until I get the color that I want. Okay, so now that I have my teals on my eyelids, I'm gonna go in with this dark shade shade, it's mostly black. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna dab it on the outer corner of my eyelid first, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna blend it in with my crease and my lid. So I'm only taking a little bit because this palette is super pigmented, and so you never want to take too much product because you can't take it back. So you want to start off with just a little bit at a time and gradually build up. So I'm just doing this little bit, and I'm just going to put the rest on this side. And then I'm just going to work from the outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend up and over, blending it in with the brown shade that's in my crease. And I'm just going to take this to the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just going to take whatever's left on this brush, and I'm just going to go kind of over where the two colors meet so that they kind of blend out a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to go right back in one more time and blend this out. Like I said before, blending is the key to a good looking lid. Like, blending is everything when it comes to eyeshadows. You have to blend and blend until you just can't blend anymore and you get what you want. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my eyeliner, and then I'm going to come back and put on my lashes. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my eyeliner off camera. However, I did forget to do my lower lash line with my teal shade, so I'm just going to do that now, even though I already did my eyeliner. So that same matte teal that we put on the lid first is what I'm going to be using to go on my lower lash line. Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow done completely this time, I'm going to be prepping my face with my MAC Natural Radiance primer, and I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to rub that on my face before I get into my foundation. And also, before I get into my foundation, I'm going to be cleaning up my brows with the Q-tip. Now, with the Q-tip, I like to do it that way. I like to do it with the Q-tip because it gets rid of any of like the lightness that I don't want around my brows or in the middle of my forehead, any extra product that I may have. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my brows with the Q-tip. So I'm just going down the center and bringing my eyebrows back to where I want them to be. And now I'm just going around the top. And I'm just getting rid of the extra concealer around the top of my brow. And I'm also cleaning up the ends of my brows, making them just a tad bit shorter. I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Nutmeg. Now, the one thing I don't like about this product is there is no pump on the bottle or anything, so you can easily waste a lot of product. So I'm just putting it on the back of my hand first before I put it on my brush. And I got this brush from Sephora. It is the Pro Flawless Airbrush, and the number is 56. And also when you do your foundation, you want to make sure you get around your hairline, because if you don't, it'll just look like a line around your hairline. So now I'm just blending this in and cleaning up around. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And depending on what type of coverage you want, you can use a little bit or you can use a lot. This concealer is thin, so I would suggest using a little bit at first and then gradually building up. So I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender with my MAC setting spray, and I'm just gonna blend it in. And I'm also gonna use this concealer to clean up under my eye where the eyeshadow is just a bit. Now that that's blended out, I'm going to be using my black Radiance contour stick, and this is what it looks like. It's almost gone, so that's why I never show it, because it's pretty old and it doesn't have anything on it. But the shade is 8003, and I'm just going to put this in all the areas that I prefer to contour. And I'm just using my e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to be blending it out with that. And just contouring out my forehead, because I do have a big forehead, so contouring my forehead is a must for me. Alright, so now that everything is contour, I'm going to be setting my face using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And I haven't bothered to getting a different setting powder, so that's why I always use this one. And I mean, it gets the job done. I like it. So just going in under my eye. And on the bridge of my nose. My forehead. And I'm going to smooth out my contour. Alright, and while that's setting, I'm gonna go in with my MAC highlighter, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. However long you choose to bake, it's up to you. I don't really like to bake for that long. I really don't feel like I need to. But just let it sit for a few minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the setting powder wiped off. So now that I have that wiped off, I'm going to be going in with that overall setting powder for my face. Alright, so now that I have that set, I'm going to be using that same highlighter and I'm just going to highlight my face. And while that's sitting up there, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. And I got these lashes from the beauty supply store. Nothing fancy. I like to get lashes from the beauty supply store because they're only like $1. So when I want to take them off at the end of the night, I can throw them away or I can keep them. So there's that. And they're super cheap and there's so many different options for you to wear. So now with these lashes, I'm just putting a little bit of glue up there, and the key to putting on lashes is making sure your glue is tacky. If your glue is not tacky, it's just going to take you a little bit longer to get them to actually stick to your lash line. So if you blow on them after you put the glue up there, that'll help the glue dry a little bit faster. And to apply my lashes, I'm going to be using these scissor tweezers. And I actually got these overseas, but they sell them here. And I just blow on it. And you also have to make sure you're putting on the right lash with the right eye, because typically in the inner corner of the lash is like a little bit shorter than the rest of it. So that's another thing that you have to make sure you watch out for. Okay, so me putting on lashes, I have really curly lashes and they're long, so putting on false lashes means I have to go like up and over and like down some, but nevertheless, I got the job done. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I just like to kind of make sure the false lashes blend in with my lashes. And the white glue that you see will dry up once the glue is finished drying, and it'll be clear. So clear glue is better for me versus black glue because I just like clear glue, and if I mess up, nobody will really be able to tell. So for my lips, I'm gonna go with the nude lip today since the blue is so bold. I feel like doing a color look would just be too much, so I'm gonna go with a nude lip. And the key for dark skinned women doing nude lips is using a brown lip liner. If you use a brown lip liner, it'll help the color, I guarantee, not look like you have a mustache after you put on your lipstick. And I'm just using my lip liner from the Kylie True Brown K Matte Lipstick kit. And I'm just gonna line my lips. And I'm just going in with this nude lipstick. And I'm just gonna throw on like 1 coat of mascara to blend in my lashes with the false lashes. And now I'm just setting my entire face with my MAC setting spray. So this is the final look. If you guys love this look, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you leave feedback to let me know what you liked about this video, any certain products that you want me to try out for you guys. And I'm going to start using drugstore makeup, so hopefully that will be fun and it'll give me something new to try.